Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Rob Gegner. Thank you so much for joining me. This is completely unscripted, so I have no idea what I'm going to say, and I like it like that because it's just fun. A little bit about myself. I'm a health coach. I work with people one-on-one and over the phone to help improve in every area of their life. I also do an energy work called Access Consciousness, the bars, which completely releases limitations around a whole bunch of different things, and that's cool too. And I mainly do blogging as well. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm blogging, and I'm blogging about all these things, and that's what you can expect in the coming days and weeks and months and years. Obviously, why would I ever stop doing this? It's just so much fun. Talking about health, talking about nutrition, talking about taking care of yourself, talking about advancing. In the book, there's this really awesome book that I've been reading called The Science of Getting Rich, and it talks about how it's your birthright to live in abundance, to live to your fullest potential, to keep growing and striving for more and becoming more. That's like what we should be doing. But what do we see in America these days? People are backsliding. You know, if you're not growing, you're dying. They're just like so comfortable in their own routines, and they're just so used to the way things are, and they've just completely made up their minds of how life is and how who they are and how they should act and all this, but they've given up on life, and that is so common right now. But what is common is not normal. They say that for people who don't want to improve and who don't want to be the best they can, who don't want to make as much money as they can, for people who don't want to be as healthy as they possibly can be, for people who don't want to give as much as they possibly can, that's abnormal. It may be common, but it's not the way that nature intended it to be. Because if you look at a tree, how tall can a tree grow? As tall as it can. How much sunlight can a flower soak up? You know, as much as humanly possible, even though a flower's not a human. So as much as flowerly possible to soak up the energy of that sun, because that's nature. I was thinking about this last week. I was taking a walk on the beach, and I had filmed myself, recorded myself, just like kind of contemplating things. And I was recently watching this video that I shot there, and it was just me videotaping the ocean and the birds and the beautiful sunlight, and I was just in awe of all the nature that was going on, and it just brought up all these feelings in me. And I just started to think, wow, I'm a part of nature. Everything is a part of nature. And the tendency of nature is to grow to its fullest potential. And humans have that potential as well. And they can do that. It's just a choice. We're like super creatures. We're the only species that we know of on this planet that has that self-awareness, that has that consciousness, that has that ability to make decisions, to decide, to choose. I mean, the choices that most animals and plants and minerals and vegetables and other living elements in the world, their choices are very limited. They're limited to instinct. They have an innate knowing, so they know what's good for them. They know how to avoid danger. They know what foods to eat and what foods they shouldn't eat. They know what to do, how to get sick, right? We also have that innate knowing that we've completely locked away, but we also have choice. So we can choose to listen to that knowing, that natural, instinctive, I know exactly what I need to do to thrive in life. Or we could also choose decisions that move away from that. You know, they may offer temporary pleasures or distractions or whatever it may be that's alluring us into those decisions. But we have free will. We have a choice to choose those distractions or to choose our inner knowing to get us towards where we want to go in life. So there's a couple different areas in life that you want to be balanced in, and that's what I'm going to be bringing to you. The whole course of this blog, the whole point of me sending you these emails on a daily basis is to help you progress in all these areas. You know what? I'm not perfect. I am constantly striving to become better in every way possible every day. Every day I'm reading, every day I'm sharpening my mindset. I'm listening to audios, I'm watching videos, I'm reading books, I'm surrounding myself with people that make me want to be better. And I want to impart some of that knowledge to you because we could all strive to be better. You know, you're never perfect. You're never perfect. You always want to better your best in life. So here are the, I don't know if you could see it. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so here, this is a new food pyramid from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition is where I went to become a health coach. And so if you see here, these things are called primary foods. Now, primary foods are things that feed you, feed your mind, they feed your being. And then secondary foods is the things that feed your body, the things that you eat, right? So it makes sense if you think about it. So the first one is, well, I mean, there's relationships, physical activity, career, and spirituality. And then in the foods, we've got grains, vegetables, fruits, a little bit of oils, proteins, and then obviously water. You need all these things to survive. You need a balance, a healthy balance of all these things to survive. See, if you don't have your health, you're not going to be happy. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I like drawing stick figures. There's a little guy, and if you know, what can I draw? If he's eating cheeseburgers all the time, you know, that may not be the healthiest thing. So that's supposed to be a cheeseburger. You can tell I'm having fun with this. You get the point, right? You need a balance. Like, you can be like the most spiritual person in the world, but if you hate your job, then you're not fulfilled. If you could be the most physically active person, but if you don't have an element of spirituality, or you have a terrible relationship with your wife, or whatever it may be, then it's just, you need the full circle. You need the balance, and that's where I come in. I come in, and I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. There's a quote that goes, learning is remembering, and teaching is helping other people to remember. So it's just about tapping into that instinctive, intuitive knowing that they have. I was probably going to say something else. I forgot. I went on a complete tangent, but I just love making videos like this, and hopefully you got something out of this. I'm going to be bringing you videos that will give you surefire tips that will help you advance in every area of your life. And I'm also going to be talking about how to get happy, healthy, and wealthy. That's, instead of career, I'm just going to put like wealth, because money's not everything, but it's right up there with oxygen. That's a Zig Ziglar quote. And you know, it's the desire for riches is a part of that natural, innate desire I was telling you about. It's like, if you don't have that desire, then you're abnormal. And it's not just to have it for the sake of having it. It's having it, but in order to be able to give something back. Because I believe that the reason we're here is to contribute. So I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to have a dialogue. I'm going to give you some tips on how to achieve balance in all those areas. I'm going to be interviewing some experts in various different fields. This probably went on way too long. You're like, who is this dude talking with his hair all crazy, making stick figures of dudes eating hamburgers, rambling on about whatever? That's me. What can I say? Thanks for watching, you guys, and I will be posting you with some videos on the daily basis.